Good morning, love. I feel like I have nothing to say. I oftentimes feel like I have nothing to say. And then I start talking and I have something to say. I'm complaining because I don't want to hold my tripod, which is ridiculous. You and I both know this is ridiculous. It's like, I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to be out there on Grace Lake. I don't want to eat this hotel breakfast. I don't want to look at that guy who's not dressed appropriately for breakfast and made me lose my appetite. I don't want to complain all the time. I want to feel better. I want to listen to the woodpecker. I want to gaze out at the lake, not feel pressured, not be worried about time and miles. I want to enjoy this moment. I want to look at the other people out walking and know that, like me, they're working to be better, stay better, love better, live better. We do these things for ourselves and also for other people. There's a guy running like my son-in-law does. He's only wearing shorts and a hoodie, and it's cold out here. I should be wearing a coat. But as usual, I raced out of my car to hug a new tree friend, and that's that in Julie world. So I'm glad that I got out. And just talking with you made me feel better. For those of us who live alone, it's a balancing act. When I'm at home in Sussex, I love my morning routines, and I haven't been using them here at all. And by here, I mean on the road. And this morning I was thinking about that when I get back home in a few days, I will be able to do my usual routines, and that makes me so happy. But on the other hand, I asked myself, why did I stop? I stopped because I didn't want to feel compelled by the restrictiveness of the routines. When I'm at home, I feel like the routines give me lots of expansiveness, but here on the road, I didn't want to feel one more thing holding me, like almost like shackling me or straitjacketing me. I needed to feel a steady flow of freedom so that the healing that I longed for would happen, and it has. Even when I wake up super grouchy, or even when I go out into the world, I get super grouchy. The thing is that as I am here among trees and among trails and seeing the world that I live in, even though I don't live in Des Moines, these are still my people. This is still my place. Okay, that's better. Sometimes that's what Good Morning Love is all about. Good Morning Love can stabilize you. Good Morning Love can reach out to you and grab you by your shirt when you need it. It can also just remind you that you're not alone. I'm not sure what machinery is working over there, but it's always funny to see the contrast of the sounds and the feelings of exactly where I am. So I'm going to show you the lake and the world as it goes by. I may even do this as a overlay. We'll see what I decide. One thing I learned yesterday in a podcast while I was driving was that just driving can be seen as something that is boring. I don't find it boring. But the process of sitting quietly and simply being is a great way to let all of my emotions do what they need to do. And this is an incredible gift. From your eyes scanning the horizons, it reminds me of EMDR therapy that I did many years ago. And I can process things in ways that I can't process when I'm at home. Which is truly perhaps the greatest gift of this road trip. I challenge you, next time you're driving for great distance, don't have the radio going, don't have songs going, don't have a podcast or a book on. Just let yourself be with you. It might help you to become a much better lover of yourself, which is such a gift, both to you and to others. It's a much happier, more pleasant way to be. I was surprised to see wind energy in Iowa, but I was even more surprised and delighted by the rest stop that I was soon to come upon. Let's check it out together. So here we are in the middle of Iowa, and I am compelled to warn you that there are Field of Dreams jokes coming up. Good morning, love. Today's story is one of a rest stop in Iowa. A rest stop when, as I was driving towards it, I was convinced I had left my purse behind at a park where I took my morning walk. It was hiding. And I think that God or divinity or whatever you refer to as the supreme being, oh my gosh, wanted me to go to this rest stop. I was not planning to go to a rest stop. I mean, I can always use a restroom. I even asked Siri to tell me about what rest stop was coming up so I could use it. And this is the most literary rest stop I could ever go to. I'm walking around to each of these picnic areas and I'm like in tears because it's like each quote is speaking to me. Tennessee Williams, hello. Big Mama and Cat and Hut and Roof, played by me. And my husband in the play played Big Daddy naturally. And he died, I don't know, 2 years ago now? It's like I take these people with me. Bob, who played Big Daddy in Cat and Hut and Roof, also directed Streetcar Named Desire, which I was also in, and I played the nosy neighbor. It's my favorite kind of role to play. And of course, her name is slipping my brain. It'll come back to me. But I saw a recent production of Streetcar Named Desire, and that wonderful character who Bob allowed me to squeeze the juice out of, and my husband, played by my friend Jared, who also played my husband in a music video. If you want to find out about that music video, where I wear questionable costuming, it was really fun. It's like Bob was so generous in his direction, and I had no idea until I saw that recent production where that character was so overlooked in the blocking and in all of it. And sometimes you don't get a chance to tell people these things. So I'm overwhelmed in all the best ways out here today. I was busily gaslighting myself when I got off at this Iowa rest stop. And I literally got out of my car and was just staring at everything because I'm like, wait a second, what am I seeing? I bumped into an older couple, and when I say older, I know I'm old, but they were probably in their 80s, probably late 80s. And I kind of felt like Kevin Costner. You'll get the reference if you are my age, perhaps. And I said to these people, "Are you from Iowa?" They said, "Yes, we are." And I said, "Iowa has the best rest stops I've seen. I live in New Jersey, I'm from California, and your rest stops, I'm driving across the country, these are the most phenomenal rest stops I've seen." I had no idea what I was in for when I came inside. Marvin Bell has a series of poems called the Dead Man Poems. One of my favorite poems of my own is about a dead woman poem. I need to dig it out because, I guess I need to dig it out. When I came in and I saw Philip Levine, he's toward the entrance, I thought, not everybody knows Philip Levine. Hello from Fresno, hello poet laureate, hello academic at Cal State Fresno. But come on, you all know John Irving, don't you? Don't you know John Irving? Tell me you do. And this rest stop has stuff that all the other Iowa rest stops have, beautiful trees and landscaping and picnic areas, but wait until you see the picnic areas. Now, when I got here, I thought it was going to be Herbert Hoover themed because we're close to a Herbert Hoover. Can I say the name of Herbert Hoover? Why do I keep putting a Y in there? It's not like I'm trying to make him more Dutch. But there's a Herbert Hoover Museum coming up. And I thought, is it Herbert? Is it him? I'm eternally grateful for my knack of finding great books, some of them very funny books, reason enough to feel honored to be alive, no matter what else might be going on. With what's going on right now in our world, man, that quote speaks to me from Kurt Vonnegut. Oh, and let's go see. There's a sign here about Herbert Hoover. But whoever designed this, well, actually, I know who designed this. So I will finish up with gratitude for them. Oh my goodness. I finished this emotional, made only for me rest stop with a tree hug. Naturally, I had to hug a tree in Iowa. And this was the friend that I made. Getting back on the highway, I was a changed person as we made our way into Illinois and then to Indiana. It was a long day of driving. So grateful for these moments in Iowa. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa.